Discover the journey of Steve Skipper, an internationally acclaimed artist whose hyper-realistic works capture the intersection of sports, civil rights, and culture. This is Reflections of an Artist, the Art of Steve Skipper.
Ambassador Andrew Young takes me under his wing. He's another person that, you're so nervous to meet him because you realize who he really is. And then he takes me under his wing, and he's mentoring me. And he starts talking to me about stuff that I'm so extremely unfamiliar with. It's called diplomacy and protocol. I come from Rosedale, and he's telling me about stuff that I don't understand why he's telling me. And I'm talking about this goes on for years. He's like preparing me for something that's coming. And so after a while of that, he introduced me to a person who is one of the best friends of King Charles. And so I was asked the question, would you like to do a painting of Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth, Rosedale? And I'm just overwhelmed. And I said, I'd love to, And so that ball starts rolling. And the next thing, you have to go through all these different channels because you're dealing with a kingdom. And a kingdom and a democracy are very different. We're used to doing stuff like that. But those channels that you have to go through, and then if you get the opportunity to do this, you're going to be the first African American to ever paint her. And for this to be a part of the Royal Collection, any more pressure? So get the call back. It's supposed to take maybe 6 to 9 months to get an answer. In about 2 months, we get an answer and go. And so I'm working on the painting tediously, very tremendous detail and everything. But then this is in December, and the Iron Bowl is on. And so out of the corner of my eye, I'm looking at Queen and looking at the football game. And Jalen Muro, this is Coach Saban's final Iron Bowl. Nobody knows it at that point. Jalen Muro fades back and he throws a pass to Isaiah Vaughn and touchdown, beats Auburn, and everybody's going crazy. Phone starts ringing off the hook. Are you gonna do a painting of this? You're gonna do a painting of this? And text messages are coming through and stuff. I was like, wow. And so for the first time, I guess in history, an artist pauses a painting of the Queen to do a painting of Alabama football. And I'm trying to have them explain to the British people, why is Alabama football so big? And I'm trying to tell them, believe me, I'll get back to Her Majesty, I promise you. And get the painting done of Jalen, makes a deal with him and his agent and his family. Finish the painting of Her Majesty, have to go and do the unveiling and all that kind of stuff, and then going back and forth between them, Jalen and then all of a sudden we get the call to do the thing with Coach Saban, and I'm like, my friends call me Abraham because it seems like God waited until I got old to start using me.
Thanks for watching. Visit the College Football Hall of Fame in Atlanta, Georgia, where sports, culture, and history collide for an unforgettable experience.